not today's exactly, but this week's theme is bad or nasty habits that either I have or you have, other people have that you really do not like, or habits that you used to have. I will say a few habits that I currently have at the moment. One habit that I have is, like, I do spit. I'm not gonna lie, I do spit sometimes, but usually I only spit if it's like after volleyball and I have a huge mouthful of sand. I'm just staring at I need to spit somewhere. So I actually just get loads of water and I spit outside before I actually leave. And if I have to down the road, I'll do it as well. But I don't actually spit for no reason. I don't just walk past and go, because that's just something I don't do. The spitting is disgusting. But if you've got sand in your mouth, I suppose you can spit. Another habit that I have is I do currently bite my nails. I can't help it. I'm probably not the only person who bites my nails. But what I do is my nails are really blotchy and they're horrible and they're nasty and I don't like them. So what I do is I just stick loads of nail varnish. I don't even care if there's patterns on it or if it's blotchy. I don't really care. I just stick loads of nail varnish on. And it does stop me, kind of, from biting my nails. I mean, occasionally I do go, I'm just like, nail varnish. But, yeah, I just try to not bite my nails. I've been trying for quite a while not to bite my nails. I mean, occasionally I just don't bite them at all. They get really long. I take it off and I'm like, wow, loads of long nails. Next day, they're all gone. I've bitten them all off. That's why I keep the nail varnish on and I don't take it off, because otherwise I just bite my nails. Another one habit that I have is, and this is probably the top one, the habits that I have, even though on here it might not seem obvious, I do swear a hell of a lot. And, like, the funny thing is though, is like, my friends try to tell a coach, a volleyball coach at our school, who, well, he's not really our coach anymore, but he sometimes coaches us, that I swear, and he doesn't believe them at all. He's just like, oh no, we think he's quite posh, so I'll just do it like a posh person. He's like, oh no, she doesn't swear. Megan doesn't swear. Megan's too innocent to swear. And I'm just standing there like, booyah! But yeah, I do swear quite a bit. Another one that I have is I do worry about the stupidest and smallest of things. Like on the way to Bournemouth, I had no idea where we were going and I was clinging to the bus thing going, Megan, where are we? Because I have another friend called Megan, it gets confusing. I was like, Megan, where are we? Did we stop off here? Which bus stop do we stop off? Megan, I'm getting very worried now. She's just sitting there going, Megan, should you just shut up? So I shut up. And another one that I have is I'm quite shy. I might not seem quite shy, but I'm only talking to a camera. I'm here on my own. I mean, got really nothing to be shy about. Right, so those are all the habits I have at the moment. And the ones that I really hate, and I mean, some of them I don't hate as much, some of them I really hate. Like, really hate. One of the ones I really hate is people who just sit there and they crack their knuckles and they just pull their fingers back and there's just this cracking. It is absolutely revolting. I absolutely hate it. And I've got a friend who just sits there and cracks her nails all the time. Nails? Why did I say nails? Cracks her fingers all the time. And I'm just like, could you please stop? And she just carries on because she knows it annoys me. So, yeah. I live in a good life. Oh, my ankle just went crack! I hate my cracking ankle! Another thing that really annoys me is people who interrupt me in the middle of a sentence. I'm talking about something, it could be absolutely anything, and it's just people who just, like, barge in halfway through the conversation. I'm just like, I was talking, and eventually when people annoy me so much, which is mainly my mum and dad, my dad interrupts me all the time. Eventually I'm just standing there like this, I am talking! And that's the sort of relationship we have in our family. Other things that annoy me is people who just complain all of the time. I mean,
people complain all the time about everything, and another thing that annoys me is people, like, one coach, the same posh coach, our school, he isn't the most organised coach. So, for example, one time he didn't book our, volleyball tournament, and since that happened, basically, a few people have been just basically complaining that he always lets us down, and he never does anything for us, he never gets anything done for us, he never helps us, he doesn't care about us. Apparently he only favourises me, which he doesn't, and basically that annoys me when people just, complain about someone, when they're just a human being. They have their own thoughts, they have their own problems to deal with. Like, they don't just deal with us, they deal with a load of other people as well. They have loads of things to think about. And yeah, it's just really annoying when they complain about this particular person.
Another thing, the last thing that really annoys me is people that smoke. I mean, like, I can understand, like, if people smoke, that's their own decision. They have their problems to deal with, that, so they smoke. I can understand that, but they don't have to smoke near me. They don't have to stand there or stand in front of me when I'm trying to walk past and they're smoking and all the smoke's going into my face. I'm just like... I don't like the smell of smoke at all. I absolutely despise it. So, yeah, I just really do not like the smell of smoke. Smokers, some people I know who smoke, I like them, obviously. I'm not going to just hate them because they smoke, but it's just the smell of smoke is so horrible. I just can't stand it. It's absolutely revolting. Right, the last thing I shall talk about before I leave is habits that I used to have. Now, one would be obviously when you're younger, you pick your nose. I used to have that. Bit embarrassing admitting it, but everyone's picked their nose at some point or another. Also, thumb sucking it. I don't like putting my finger in my mouth. No, yeah, I gave up that quite a while ago as well. And the last thing I used to have, but don't particularly do as much now, is whining. That's one thing that also annoys me, people who whine. But then again, I do whine when I want something. To my mum and dad, I whine a lot. I know, because it winds them up, so I just do it for fun. I'm just like, Mum, I want this, Mum. And they're just like, Megan! And I'm just like, I sound a bit like Cartman from South Park. That's the end of today's video for Thursday. Nasty or bad habits. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you next Thursday. Goodbye!